This version also has Rona plus Helix plus Mox because you're playing a lot of the same cards. Um, and you've got Hypnotic Grifter. Anyway, I'm gonna do the thing and then we'll do it. All right, we're back. We're playing a very insane combo deck variation of some of the stuff I was working on yesterday with the Drafna combo. So, Omen Hawker, bad card. No, it's not a bad card. But in that deck, I felt that it was pretty underwhelming. So I did some thonking, some thinking, did a brain with my think, and wanted to find more ways to synergize with training grounds and stuff. I liked the idea of Kinnan plus training grounds plus Drafna plus Mox Amber. So training grounds, Mox Amber, Drafna is infinite artifact entering the battlefield triggers. Same with Mox Amber, Drafna, and Kinnan. So we have two different ways to have infinite artifact entering the battlefield triggers. And then if we have Kinnan and training grounds, it's also infinite mana. And then we've now got Spectral Sailor and Hypnotic Grifter to combo with Training Grounds, as well as Reality Chip being much cheaper to activate in this case. So that all kind of comes together nicely. The trick about this deck was I wanted a way, if I'm going to play the Rona Retraction Helix combo, obviously I think playing Tyvar is a really good idea. Being able to activate your activated abilities as though your creatures had haste is big game for this kind of thing. You want to be able to kill on the turn you do it. And then we've got Emrys to kind of tie the room together, make sure that we can get an Altar of the Brood back out of our graveyard if we have to. So the only interaction we're really playing in the main deck here is Retraction Helix. One of the other versions I'm playing, or I'm looking at, has a bunch of copies of Moonsnare Prototype. So it's just a straight blue-green version. And instead of Tyvar, it has Hullbreaker Horror, which is sort of an quote-unquote instant speed way to go off. Obviously, you need a higher critical mass of mana, but then this one's playing Moonsnare Prototype, Springleaf Drum, and Nykthos to facilitate that. So it's an interesting proposition to me, whether it's like, is splashing into more colors like this the way to go? Obviously, it gives us some different sideboard cards. I built out this sideboard just willy-nilly, and the idea here is just to see if the core concept works a little bit better this way. I actually think that this version looks a little bit tighter to me. It's just, I don't know if maybe what I'm supposed to do is just play the crazier version that is a little smoother if we're just trying to do the linear thing. But Hullbreaker Horror and Tyvar both exist in these decks to basically give you the ability to go off in a single turn. So we'll see if any of that works out this time. But we do have, even though we don't have the Reckoner Bakebusters this time, we do have Hypnotic Grifter and Spectral Sailor, which team up with Training Grounds to become very, very powerful, either card advantage or card selection abilities. This one's playing 4 Springleaf Drum, so 4 Spectral Sailor is fine. And as I mentioned yesterday, of course, the Drafna Mox Amber. It's just like, if you're playing this Rona Mox Amber Retraction Helix thing, it's kind of interesting to have a secondary combo that plays off a lot of the same cards. It's one of those things where it's like, well, maybe you're just supposed to do what a lot of the successful players like Spider Space are doing and just like play dig through time to find the cards that you actually want/need. This gives us a lot of ability, I suppose, to play around things like Pithing Needle. We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited by the concept of messing around with these decks. We've got a lot of legends, so Otawara and Boseiju are usually going to be pretty cheap to activate. I mean, this is pretty much exactly the kind of hand we wanted to start with, so let's go. Springleaf Drum doing the color fixing for us here is probably going to be a big deal a lot of the time. Blue. Probably spirits or something of that nature. Spectral Sailor. I have to do Sailor into Kinnan just because of the having to use the Springleaf Drum. But that's fine. And we can tap to play Tyvar next turn and then untap a creature. We can't untap the Springleaf Drum. Okay. That's fine. Ah, okay. We're against Phoenix. So there's going to be a lot of removal coming at me, most likely. This might be a tough matchup. Also, drawing 2 Alter the Brood early is not my favorite. Thing. Okay. Okay, so probably just playing Tyvar here. Doesn't let us do anything exciting on this turn, at least. We can also play an Altar of the Brood because I have 4 mana. Or I could play Drafna and 2 Altar of the Broods. It's an interesting thing to look at. The bouncing Springleaf Drum, playing Springleaf Drum is like not really something that gets us anywhere. It almost might be better just to draw an extra card this turn, because otherwise it's just not doing anything particularly. We certainly don't want to start milling the Phoenix player. Should I just be drawing a card here rather than trying to deploy anything into this thing in the ice? It's possible. I think so. What's my streaming schedule for Pioneer? I'm not sure. Okay, that's a fine draw. A nice little free attack here. Yeah, I'm not really sure, Radiant Danielle. I'm just playing whatever I feel like playing on a given day at the moment. I might play the Simic Drafna deck next. I might. I was thinking of playing some modern Velomachus turns. So we'll just see what I feel like playing as we go through the day. Wow. I am a Mox Amber away from just killing them. So that's... Okay, Training Grounds, big pickup. This means I can draw 4 cards this turn. So play Training Grounds, play Springleaf Drum. So Drafna plus Training Grounds plus Springleaf Drum allows us to loop the Springleaf Drum for as many creatures as we have, which is not everything that you need it to be. Let's throw this down. Pretty sure I want to draw a card. Land is nice. So we can play Springleaf Drum. I can play Springleaf Drum, and I can play Tyvar, which doesn't actually help me do anything this turn. we're assuming that they're going to flip this next turn. So obviously I want to set up as much as possible to try to win on the spot after that happens. But playing Tyvar out doesn't make any sense because it's just going to die. Let's draw another card, see if we find something else. Okay. Is it worth playing this? Not at the moment. I mean, it turns this into draw a card for 1 mana next turn. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. So then what we're going to do is, like, play Kinnan and, like, try to set back up. The speed of their clock is really going to matter here. I'm probably going to actually have both creatures get removed, though, right? It's weird that they haven't used any just, like, straight-up burn spells so far. I think if they do, I'm going to get in trouble pretty quickly. Yeah. What's really going to matter is how fast their clock is. Okay, so there's one Phoenix coming. They probably hit a land, but they don't have anyway. Hey, it's the Docksmith. We're doing crazy stuff in Pioneer. Hasn't worked yet, but we're like 1 card away from just winning the game. 1 Mox away from just winning the game. Okay. So I can play Tyvar, pick up the Kinnan. Kinnan then plays Spectral Sailor. Then I can draw several cards, just see if we can get there. Let's not shock yet. Okay, we milled over Rona, which is probably not as good as Kinnan here. Put Rona in. Rona can card select, but not. Yeah, let's get the Kinnan. Taps for blue. Play the Sailor. Activate for 1. Okay, I think that's the kill. So we go this. Yeah. Got him. With mana to spare. You've died, opponent. Oh, what we can do here is bounce one of the altars, cast it with priority, and then copy it with Drafna to make this go faster. Yeah, cool. So, got him. So, against Phoenix, probably just bringing in Negate. I suppose I could bring in Stonebrain to just try to take out literally all their win conditions, because it's probably just Phoenix is the thing in the Isis. Probably want the third Tyvar. Obviously, the question is, what do we cut down on? Yeah, clock equity. I mean, it's not a real concern for me, but it like because I feel like we're gonna be able to execute fast enough in the most case. But it is nice to know that you can do it. Let's trim an Altar of the Brood. It's really tough. I feel like the Emrys maybe in this matchup. It's not going to be about that. I'm really happy the way that all kind of came together. Like, obviously, it's nice to win with your combo deck, but just... I have seen the Archfiend Metamorphic Alteration deck in Pioneer. It is new, although it's untested because it doesn't work on Magic Online. Maybe cut a Retraction Helix just because in this, I don't have any ways to get it back, and it doesn't seem super useful as a piece of interaction. Although I guess they could be needling me here. Am I keeping this? Yeah, this is fine. We play Rona on 2, it gets killed. We play Tyvar on 3, bring back the Rona. We'll see. Sure. We Grifton. This card has a great piece of art, by the way. Yeah, it's just interesting for Agamemnon because that deck is almost entirely like unproven, right? And I don't think it had a particularly strong showing anywhere at the RCs. So it's like it's just a situation where people are like really speculating hard. Countered? Okay, that's fine. Certainly light on mana in this hand. I mean, honestly, at this point, we just start activating the Grifter. And I have Negate if I need to counter pieces of the puzzle here, which... Okay. I'm conniving. Ooh. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. This reality chip is kind of far away. Can I win this turn? So if we Watery Grave, then play Drafna, then play Mox, then play Tyvar. Like, assuming they have no interaction, I think I could. but I don't think that's the way we're gonna go here. I think we're just gonna keep chipping, building the bigger grifter. Fussy Stone. Draw 2, discard 2 off Is It Charm. Sure. That is a low impact spell. Phoenix. Phoenix is back, baby. Staying faithless. So we've got the Mox, the Drafna, and the Altar. We just need either Training Grounds or Kinnan to win the game at this point. We've got Rona, Mox, but no Retraction Helix. So we're missing on that side too. But we're close on both sides. Thanks for the follow. ATM Gamehouse. Thank you. And Radiant Danielle, I missed your follow 15 minutes ago. Tomathus, also following. They ditched a Phoenix and a Treasure Cruise. Wild. Are they killing my Grifter? It's probably a Braid or Fiery Impulse. Yeah, it makes sense. That's great, because that card is not a big deal for what we're trying to do here. I would love to pick up an untapped land. It's not an untapped land, but that's okay. Play Drafna. Having a reserve Drafna is nice. Let's play the Mox Amber. We're just going to pass here. Hopefully they kill this Drafna. And that means the backup Drafna gets to be useful. Because otherwise it's really not. This is pieces. I think I want to negate this. No. They're not low enough on mana yet. I think just try to negate whatever their like kind of last spell is in this sequence here. Or try to keep it, I guess, for interaction on my turn. This is Treasure Cruise for sure. Spell number 2. It's only one Phoenix coming back so far, so I'm not really worried about that. Maybe spell number 3 will be a Lightning Axe. We'll negate that, but only to protect the draft, not doesn't cancel the discard or anything. This extra draft in my hand is probably just going to be like discard chaff. I should have tapped the Mox. It's not going to matter. I don't have anything more to cast, but that's fine. So they're tapped down. We're going to have to try to win. And as I wanted, the Drafna is going to get to be... I mean, I don't have to try to win right now. I'm going to play Tyvar, get out the Rona, and see what happens. Depending on what we draw, but second Tyvar. That's not bad. Okay. Tyvar grabs. Oh, we flipped over a Spectral Sailor. That's not bad. Flips over the Rona. Pull out Rona. Draw a discard. Another Drafna. Well, let's play one. Untaps Rona. And we'll draw a discard. Okay. Not the best draw, not the worst draw. fighting uphill once that treasure cruise resolved, but like they had the spell pierce anyway. Well, we don't know that. I don't know if they actually had the spell pierce beforehand. Okay, well, we'll see. So Drafna for a cost of 1 mana right now allows me to tap and untap Rona. So that's kind of interesting. Because the Mox produces 1 mana, and then we use another mana to bounce it. So we can get a lot of tap untaps off Rona at the moment. This probably attacks my Tyvar. Not that I'm fussed. He's not doing much now. Already did the bulk of the work. Okay. Good draw. However, I think I just want to play Spectral Sailor and draw on their end step. I think I just need a sort of higher card density. That makes any sense. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at. Okay. I got one more Phoenix in the bin, but they need to cast 3 spells to make it do anything, so. Hello. Okay. Gives me access to some extra mana. Okay, so Kinnan plus Drafna plus the Mox is infinite artifact casts. We're just missing the altar. So this basically is mana neutral. You go ahead and play that. Kinnan's going to give me plus. Well, he's essentially mana neutral too, because him coming in this turn just gives me 2 extra mana. What are they doing? What's going on over there, opponent? There. Deep in the tank on that floating blue. They haven't disconnected. So They have decided against whatever they were thinking of doing. No, they're redeciding. Aether Gust. Okay. I'll top the Kinnan. No, I played in some LCQs and some of the side events at the RC Toronto just this weekend, but I don't have any particular reason to play more Pioneer at the moment. There's a store championship near me that I'll probably play this weekend, but it's not like I have stakes in that. Woof. I mean, interest in Pioneer alarms you? Well, there's just a bunch of exciting nonsense to play right now. So I don't. It's not. My Drafna. No. Okay, they're getting a third Phoenix. They got a Lightning Axe. Boo. And a Spell Pierce. Brutal. So I have to play through a Lightning Axe and a Spell Pierce this turn. Rough stuff. I don't think this is going to do it, but we got to try. This definitely resolves. So I get the extra mana out of him. Problem with getting Rona back is I can't do anything with the draw discard. Well, I think this deck was Gigantha compliant, and I just didn't put one there. Not that I have the extra mana. Yeah, this one could be playing a Gigantha, and probably should have been. They have a Lightning Axe, so basically I have to get back another flyer. I think this is just not a solvable game. I think we're dead. Palantir of Orthonk. I have not. The hell is Tales of Middle Earth? Mirror of Galadriel, File of Galadriel, Palantir of Orthonk. Yeah, hold on. So what do I have to get back? I have to get back a flyer, or otherwise I just die. You want plane cycling PLANE? They just have the hull too, though. Yeah, fine. Can't win from there. Let's go game 3. Things came together just a little slowly that game. And that's all right. It's possible I should have these Thoughtseizes. Again, Stone Brain seems like it'd be pretty funny. Okay. This is little sketchy. Little shaky. Yeah, we grifting. So the Palantir. Beginning of your end step, put an influence counter in Scry 2. Target opponent may have you draw a card. If they don't, you mill X cards for X to the number of influence counters on Palantir. What the hell? I don't know how to process this card. I literally don't know how to process the card you've just shown me. I don't. No, I understand. Goryo Emrakul deck. So you can put a 3-mana artifact into your Goryo Emrakul deck? I mean, I guess you can. I'm not going to tell you can't. Okay. Yeah. I understand this. The sweetness factor is definitely the appeal here. Let's draw land, please. Or training ground. 1 training grounds, please. I'll take it. But I shan't be happy about it. Rona. Okay. I'm going to kill the Rona. We'll see what happens after that. They are not going to kill the Rona. I do not know what's happening on their side. Will you cry if they anger the gods you? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we'll just lose, right? I mean, I've lost plenty in my day to unfortunate happenstance. Okay, so we can draw. So we'll chill. Fire Impulse my Rona. Okay. Awkward. I also didn't notice that wasn't going to kill an opponent. Don't worry. In paper, I think I would have put it in my graveyard. I love when that happens. So we got a turn 5 kill in game 1 of this match, and this is the very first match. The versions I was playing yesterday were not working great. So I'm much more excited about this version that I kind of built today myself. Okay. So I can ditch Drafna here if I want to. We're just looking for a Mox. I think I'm supposed to just keep drawing. Can also ditch Alter. There's only one more in the deck though right now. So gotta be careful with that. Maybe ditch Drafna. I'd rather not. Not here to attack this game. That's not what we're about. It is really crazy that somehow we're just sitting here drawing cards. Okay. Let's do this first. This is not this. Don't do this. Don't do this the way I did it. Okay, we found the Mox, so I can 100% kill them this turn. And the question is just how do I make that happen? Botanical Sanctum's certainly not going to help. That's fine. Okay, so Kinnan, if this resolves, this gives me enough mana to very easily just end this game now. So if this resolves, I think they need a lot of removal to stop me. Because we also have the ability to go Retraction Helix to... Because I also have the way to win here where we play Tyvar, put Drafna into play, and kill them with Kinnan and the Mox and the Altar. So if they go after my Rona here... So bouncing the Kinnan... Okay, so that keeps them alive for a turn. I think what I'll do is just let that go. Any modern brews I'm particularly excited about trying? Not at the moment. Oh, do I want to draw and play the Kinnan again? I suppose I could. Yeah. What am I ditching here, though? Because the problem is playing the Kinnan requires me tapping... Alter just kills? So what do we say? So we play the Kinnan. If they deal with it again... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can just kill them here. I think I ditched the Negate. This is fine. Okay, so now we play Tyvar with a blue floating. Ooh, hold on. Can't do that. Ah, okay. I might not be able to do this. Maybe we just pass here. Helix on Rona. The problem is if I just cast Helix on Rona, they just blow me out, right? I don't think it's a good idea. I think we just pass here. So I wish I had kept the negate, but it's kind of 6 1 half dozen the other. Yeah, the colors just didn't work there. I needed 3 different colors. That's fine. They have a Brotherhood's End. So basically we have to win the game right now. Otherwise, they're going to clean me up. But that shouldn't be a problem because I have 2 different ways to do it. Tyvar will do it on his own. Retraction Helix will do it on its own. And I should be reasonably well protected. So this should be a good clean kill. Yeah, maybe dropping the Tyvar and keeping the negate would have worked out better. Boseiju is a spell, so okay. But I don't think they can survive this. Yeah, I would assume not. Okay, so let's go green, black. Activate. Try to find another negate. I don't need that. But I definitely don't need that. Play a Tyvar. Your spell pierce is of very limited use, my friend. Any mystical disputes, also not going to do it. So relaxed. You're doomed, opponent. There is no escape. Only defeat. Okay. I would like my Drafna back. Okay. I'd like to bounce this Mox. I'd like to play this Mox. Let's play the Altar. And we still get to card select with Rona a bunch of times here. Because they're fine at casting something. Negate. So we just get an easy win here. Okay, so that's fine. So I have one more to get. So let's just go draw. Discard that. Cast this. Untap. Yes. Retraction Helix. Yeah, we're on infinite mana. And I can draw my entire deck. Got it. Okay. We win. And actually, shoot. I think for click equity, what you can do is, no, that's complicated. I mean, it's, yeah, there's a bunch of ways that we can win at that point, but luckily the opponent just conceded. But we know we can do it in 5 minutes. Yesterday, I think we clocked it like 4. This hand is fine. It's a little sketchy without a second land, but I'm on the draw, so we'll get there. Probably, maybe. It's also really close to just winning very soon. So it's like, why not? Uh-oh. Okay. This is... dangerous to a lot of my small, crappy creatures. Okay. We definitely need to find the second land pretty quick. But assuming that I do, I'm in good shape. Miss. No, they hit a mountain. They do exile a Mayhem Devil forever, though. That's nice. Not as nice. Here's my Spectral Sailor. Okay. Now we in business. Is this a turn 3 kill? I think that it is. In fact, I'm like almost 100% sure we have a turn 3 kill here. Assuming nothing goes horribly awry. Which, you know. We're playing Magic, so. They are missing black mana, which is a thing. I know they're just taking this chip shot because it's free, like, because they want the witness to die anyway, but I also don't think that going to 16 versus 17 at this point is going to matter. Opponent discard, oh no, it has a Furnace Rains. And actually they hit another Mayhem Devil, that's wild. They're not playing either card. Wild. Okay. I believe they have died. I believe they've died several ways. So if I play Kinnan, then Retraction Helix. We can card select first. And I don't need this reality chip right now. I definitely don't need a second Drafna. I'm just trying to do this in a way where, should I get blown out, I deploy more of my hand than otherwise. Kinnan, Drafna, all that is also kill. I mean, let's just see if this works. Okay. So I have infinite mana, so I could draw my deck. So this is already a kill. And then we actually had a kill condition in our hand. This is turn 3 kill. Okay. Feels like a Thoughtseize and Tyvar matchup. I just feel like cutting a Drafna because it's got 1 toughness, and that seems rough. I also kind of want Brazen Borrower here because bouncing a Mayhem Devil and then being able to combo off seems like something I'd want to do. Obviously, we also have Retraction Helix for that, but we need that on the combo turn. Haven't been drawing a lot of training rounds. That's been kind of something. It's not Dragon Party podcast, but I've heard nothing but good things about Disney cruises, and they're like, I don't know, 10 times the price of my cruise company. Um, so there's a reason why there's a big difference. I personally would love to take a Disney cruise someday, just to see how they run their show, basically. Being in the industry, brutal. They take the Mox. That's funny because I boarded out my Emrys. There's 4 Moxes, so. Also, I'm less afraid of a hand out of Rakdos Sacrifice that's leading on a Thoughtseize. Duress. Okay, relax, opponent. Is it even worth casting this right now? I don't think that it is. I suppose if I drew a Mox, I could Otawara the next turn. I guess that's the appeal. It's like if they play a Mayhem Devil here and like kind of try to set up for the next turn, we could just Otawara the Mayhem Devil and just buy a turn. Gigantha to hand. Strong? Not really. Okay, well, I'm glad I have a Hypnotic Grifter. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. You have dinged me. Yeah, we grifting. Looking for training grounds. Get in there. Get out of here, kitty. Uh-oh. Ah. Okay, you got it. I could have connived first to see if I draw anything cheap. I still can do it now. So I have Thoughtseize and not these cards. Okay. Not really what I wanted to see there. Just casting Jagatha? That's fine. I don't think this is how either person expected this game to go. Ooh. Chips ahoy. So if I play Otawara as untapped land, I could play and equip the chip. Problem is, then they could just kill whatever it's attached to fairly easily. I think I'm on the play a land pass plan here. Suppose they could actually use Jegantha for mana, huh? Adding a black and a red is not bad. Looks like they're just attacking, which is fine. Are they putting up the den too? Oh, Drafnet's gonna get in front of that. That's fine. I've got a backup one. Oop, nope. Okay. Just toss that. Good draw. Play the chip. Good old realty chip. I have a land drop, so let's play Mox. Go ahead and equip. Oh, damn it. Sacrifice decks playing interaction. How dare you? How dare you? It gets me every time. I'm just sitting here being like, well, they don't have a Mayhem Devil, so they can't do anything. Gosh. Bring on the elk. Hey, Morpadorp. Shocks Blood Crypt. Woof. There's the devil. Okay. Sultai Spirits. No. No, it's not. The Training Grounds deck that hasn't drawn Training Grounds. What are we doing here, opponent? Okay. So they shocked. So 100% they have a removal spell again, which is really frustrating. It might even just be like what's a Deadly Dispute, sack my Jagantha, ping your Sailor, which would be really frustrating. That's another Fatal Push, brutal. Yeah, we just didn't draw Training Grounds and we flooded pretty hard this game. It's not nothing to feel too bad about. Andreas Anton FG. Hey there. Let's go game 3. This was just a mess, unfortunately. Oh, we were so close to just like ripping too. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think I'm okay with the way. What am I playing today? I'm playing this deck. I may play a blue-green version of this deck as well. And we might play some modern Velomachus turns or something. Yep. Keeping the hell out of that. Looks like another turn 3 kill setup. Put them all to 6. This doesn't have everything. This is missing a little bit to actually have the turn 3 kill, but it's going to take my Rona, I'm pretty sure. Unless they have the removal spell and they just let me cast the Rona. Suppose what I should have done here is played out the Mox Amber to remove a little bit of the choice from them. I think that's correct. Yeah, they take the Mox. I mean, this means they have to have the removal rather than discard, and then Duress doesn't take Rona out of my hand. There's the push. Cauldron Familiar. Okay. Good draw. So now we have our colors. I guess I should just play the altar. Have not been able to draw Training Grounds in like any hand, which is certainly a whole thing. Okay. So I just want this to have this. Specifically for the fourth mana so I can start drawing cards with Spectral Sailor. So Training Grounds or Kinnan wins the game now. We just mill them out. Which is pretty cool. Got a couple shots at it. So let's see what happens. Don't hate that. Tyvar also puts me in a really great spot. K-Com. Okay. Could use Drafna to bounce this. I don't know if that's worth doing. Rather than just drawing a card. I think I'd rather just draw a card. I think generally it puts me in a better spot. It's probably fine. Okay. Draw Tyvar. Helix. Okay. Might spew that this turn, but let's see. So first let's cast the chip. Okay. Tap Mox, play Mox. I think we just won. Yeah, I think so. No, I can't cast this yet. Next turn we'll win. Because I need to equip this. Man, I don't have to. I need the Helix to win with Rona. I have total access to 4 mana this turn, which I could equip the chip, but then I can't do anything, so I don't think it's worth doing that. Also, equipping the chip means it stops working for Mox Amber. Maybe what I do is just activate Mox Amber and draw this Tyvar, but the Tyvar is honestly safer on the top of my library. Although if they Thoughtseize me, then we like Retraction Helix, bounce the Mayhem Devil. So as long as I'm drawing Tyvar next turn, I can win then. Assuming that they can't remove. Okay, we're just going to leave everything where it is right now. Attack for 1 in the air. I will take your 4. Hey, Vija. How you doing? They go end step. Okay. So, draw Tyvar. Suppose that if they can ping the Tyvar, then Rona can't activate at instant speed. But getting back... Well, we'll see. So let's go tap this for black, green, blue. Grab my Rona. Tap. Activate. Training Grounds is an insane pickup. Let's get that in play. Yeah? Yeah. I don't need it. So here's the Abrade on my Rona. Bouncing Rona right now does not help me. It's probably okay, because we'll just let this go. We should be able to play through. Obviously, now I can't kill this turn, but I'm not super concerned about that. Well, let's play the Training Ground. Oh, they have more? Deadly Dispute to ping. Of course. I can save it by having it bounce itself. I don't think that's worth doing. Maybe it is. They're pretty low on... well, no, they're about to draw too. Brutal. I'm just going to be able to attack down my Tyvar or ping it. Not that I need it. I have a creature coming off the top. I have a reality chip. So I'm probably okay here. I think what I could do here is go Retraction Helix, bounce your Mayhem Devil, which will slow them down. Maybe keeps my Tyvar alive for a turn. I kind of like this. Okay. So now they play the Mayhem Devil, they sack the treasure to ping my Tyvar. Not that I need it. It's not doing anything particularly for me. Then I play Kinnan, add mana, equip the chip, and see if we can dig out of this. Hopefully they didn't have a great draw there. Okay. Got a lot of good draws. Okay. Play Kinnan. This is black. We'll add green. When we get Tyvar, Tyvar gets Drafna. I have to get this equipped. I need the blue with Drafna to bounce my Mox. Get Drafna. Drafna bounce Mox. Now I have infinite mana. And I can color filter through my... Oh, no, this taps for every color. Yeah, I got him. Nice. Whew. Sick. Playing a lot of Magic. Playing a lot of Magic. So I've boarded out in every game, and I think it just is not something I need to be playing. So I'll probably just put the 4th Tyvar on the main deck. Well, I mean, I'm having fun because it's working. Very nice of your opponent to scoop there. I would have just played. I would have been very happy to play through that. Like, it. Yeah, I would have been happy to play the combo out there. So let's see. So Emry not doing anything here. The 4th Tyvar can go in the main deck. And also means I could play the 4th Helix or 3rd Grifter. I did yesterday Grease Monkey, and I really, really hated the card. I can't. I don't think I can stand playing Omen Hawker. It's not my kind of card. Training Grounds is, though. Chodion. This is going to be some kind of hyper interactive pile. This hand is not good. I'll mulligan, try to find something more combo-tastic. Am I going to 5? No, I think I just keep this, try to hit the second land, and then we've got Rona to card select pretty hard, assuming it doesn't immediately get removed. Was Rona in Dominaria? She was, right? Yeah, Disciple of Gix. That's what I thought. I was remembering this card. Yeah, I was looking at those. So we hit the second land immediately. That's awesome. The Blue Devotion lists by Law 1-1 were definitely something that I was taking some inspiration off of for this. Okay, so hopefully they just, well, they can definitely leyline me next turn, so I don't, it's not super appealing to jam this Rona out, but I think I have to. Hopefully they just like play an Omnath or something. They advance their board position, then I'm happy. But I think the Rona deck is well known enough that they'll probably just shoot this on the spot. And then I will be in a spot. Yeah, that's bad. Brutal. They missed their land drop, so nobody's game is going the way they want it to. Yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily memey to play Risen Reef and and Master Voives. It's just not something that I'm interested in doing. Yikes. Okay. Oh, we're against Niv, aren't we? Which zombie version is the best in these formats? I would say probably mono black would be my guess for which one of those is the best. Um, oh, I should have let. Well, it doesn't matter. Hey, more. I just have to hope that they don't have removal this turn for this Rona somehow. I mean, if they're missing their 5th land drop again, then we might be okay. I think mono black's probably the best build of zombies in most formats. Red black is the other option, I think. And Mordum 2-0 with this list so far. We've had to play to 3 games every time, but so far 2-0. So it's going okay, and immediately learning things, which is great. Oh, I should have played the Mox Amber and not attacked with all the Spectral Sailors. It's fine. We'll see. They're tanking, so that's good news. Discards Sunfall. Well, I'm glad they didn't have the next land. Cave Den 2-0. Tap land. Okay. Oh wait, no, I can Retraction Helix, but I can't do it. Frustrating. I mean, they might set me up to steal this back. We'll see. Chorion to hand. Chorion. Drafna. Let's play Drafna. Play Max. Nahiri. Why would anyone play Nahiri? It's just a good card. It's just a good card to have a couple of copies of in your Niv deck. It just does stuff. It exiles creatures, it card selects, and it can win the game at 4 mana. It's a very reasonable card to play. It's also exactly 2 colors, so it's a Niv hit. So if you want to play Niv Mizzet Reborn, then if this is going to be a Wrath, I'm going to be upsetty spaghetti. Please no. Please no Wrath. Please go for building your board. Yeah, it's a Wrath. They play the backside of Selfless Glyphweaver. Choose a creature or planeswalker, then destroy all other creatures and planeswalkers. So they're going to choose possibly Sylvan Caryatid. So annoying. So is this a situation where maybe I should have held one of these Spectral Sailors back? I mean, I think we just let this go. It's nothing I can do at the moment. They choose Nahiri. Okay, because they still had Nahiri activation. Okay. Yeah, I really goofed this game by playing out all the Spectral Sailors. There was no point in doing it. Wow. They still have Sky Noodle in hand. It's fine. This is... yeah, we may be dead. Any thoughts on the Samwise combo? I don't know exactly what it is, but it's probably fine. I think there's a bunch of potential Samwise combos, right? Okay. Right. It's Sam plus the cat plus any sacrifice outlet, right? Is that correct? I think so. They have all land types, so unless they tap badly, bouncing the Leyline Binding doesn't do anything for me. Shoot. I mean, here I just have to bounce to Hiri, but then when they replay the Hiri, they just exile my chip, so I think we're off of that one. No, he means Cauldron Familiar, right? Cauldron Familiar is the card. I'm almost definitely sure Cauldron Familiar is the card that... I'll be right back. Alrighty. Good to go. Probably want the other Tyvar. Yeah. Let's go down a... Springleaf Drum. Okay. Draft up this. Is this turn 3 kill? Yeah, it is. Hey, Mord, we have a turn 3 kill. Thoughts? Opinions? Thoughtseize. If nothing happens. I mean, the Niv deck's pretty slow on the draw. The Niv deck is pretty slow on the draw. Obviously, they can have Leyline Binding on turn 2. There's ways this can go wrong, for sure. I actually don't need this creature not to have Summoning Sickness. Wait, no. Is this a turn 2 kill? Hold on. This is a turn 2 kill. Got it. Hysterical. Because I drew the extra Mox. Wild. Yeah. Turn 2 kill in my Pioneer? It's more likely than you think. Save target, right? No, I can't. That's okay. All right. I like that I cut one of the altars of the brood. Probably shouldn't do that, huh? That's a good deranged laugh. Yeah, I have an all right one. uh, what do I want less of here? It's tough. Maybe Spectral Sailor because I'm not gonna outgrind them. Yeah, I'm not evil. I'm just misunderstood. I'm not mad. I'm just angry. All right, we'll keep that. I'm just curious. I want to know what makes the universe tick. Opponent's mulling to 5 here. What is the name of that character? I know Pleakley is the one who was played by one of the kids in the hall. I remember I saw Lilo and Stitch in theaters. I know exactly which theater I saw it in, too. As Kim McDonald. Jumba. Jumba. For some reason, he's like Space Ration. I love this. In all properties, there's always some version of every accent on Earth. Even though he's space. I almost have a kill again. Just need to find the altar. Jumba. Wait, what? If I have infinite mana here, which I don't, I have infinite artifact entering the battlefield triggers. That's what I have. Negate. Don't dispute me. Thank you. Okay. I don't have black mana. So I think we'll just play Drafna this turn. Do I want to play this Boseiju? I don't think so. This could be useful if they have another Retraction or another Leyline Binding. And I know I have a Negate, but I assume my microphone's still working. I just got a USB device not understood thing. Shocking. I can let this go and just Tyvar, but I don't have black mana yet. They're going draw 2, discard 2. Drafna's not actually doing anything for me yet. Is it worth... I think I'm letting Drafna go here. I think Kinnan's actually even more useful at the moment. Yeah. Okay. They're messing with Twitch again? What does that mean, Marmosetius? Dreadbore. I'd really rather you didn't. They're on 0 cards in hand, so I'm not too frightened. Good draw. If I flip Rona, it can produce black mana. It's really funny. Okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That's been there for a week or so. They're 1 card in hand. I really hope it's not a piece of removal. If it's not, I think we just win. If it is, oh, we'll see. What is this? You're in hand? Okay, we're good. I think I win. That's a sick draw. So if I just play Tyvar and pick up Drafna, then I go infinite mana plus infinite enter triggers plus infinite rummaging, which I can turn this Boseiju into anything in my deck. So let's do that. Okay, it's fine. It automatically brought back the Drafna because there's no other target. Okay. Task for 2 blue. And Training Grounds is what I needed to turn it into. Sorry, I didn't articulate that. Probably because I didn't actually know, to be honest with you. So we'll just let that happen for now. So now I'm on infinite mana. And the way we actually win here is we can keep doing this as long as many times as I want. Make infinite mana. Use Kinnan to flip into the Spectral Sailor. And then let's turn that. Okay. And if at any point they try to mess with me, we have Retraction Helix to just set it back up. Just gonna add a mess of mana. And then start activating Kinnan until we hit the Spectral Sailor. And then we can draw as many cards as we want. And then we find the Mill Rock. So miss. So this particular combo kill is going to take a minute. So but once I find the Spectral Sailor, it's over very quickly because then Rona lets us card select. Only costs 1 green. Cool. Go for green. Chip. Chip will work. Equip that to Kinnan. Play this. Play Training Grounds. Okay. Mill that. Bounce my Mox. Play my Mox. So we can clear the top. Another Rona. Clear that. Training Grounds, sure. Ditch that. Another chip. I can play the reality chip because I don't have to, right? Pretty sure that's how that works? No, it doesn't. Okay. Sure. Bounce my Mox. Play my Mox. Tap for blue. I enjoy that the opponent's staying in this. I don't know why they've chosen this course, but that's fine by me. Doesn't bother me. Tap this for blue. Play another Drafna. Keep the new shiny untapped one. There's the altar. I know they have no interaction in their hand, so let's just target Rona with Retraction Helix, which now save target on Mox. Okay, cool. And we're 3-0. Things are so much smoother without Hawker. I know, it's crazy. Okay, it's my microphone that's definitely being funny. So it might have popped in and out there. Hopefully it's working still and we sound good. Actually, I bet it's not, right? Check, check. Check, check.
There you are. Okay. We got a turn 2 kill in the last match, Zan, and we're currently 3-0. Not saying I broke it, but it's doing stuff. This deck is doing stuff. Okay, this is probably the spike mono red creativity deck. All right, Sue. Yeah, it's definitely what this is. So I got an absolute ton of removal in the main deck, and then they're going to try to set up to put Atraxa into play. That is their goal. Boseiju and Otawara are both good interaction. Boseiju's a lot cheaper, but they do have Dwarven Mines, so let's maybe keep the Otawara. Play Tyvar. Yeah. Maybe flip into a Rona. Or minimum, we flip into Drafna, which is fine. Nope, just a Drafna. Bonk. And they're playing both Frostbite and is it Volcanic Spite, which both can hit Planeswalkers. So yep. Fable. Okay. Legendary creature. Legendary creature. Okay. So do I bounce the Goblin Shaman here? I don't think so. I mean, it protects my Tyvar for a turn, which gives me a new Drafna, so they're going to feel compelled to use a piece of removal on it. If they go Dwarven Mine Atraxa, we can just untap and kill them, in theory. All right. This could go well, this could go badly, I don't know. Well, could always chump block it and then just draw a card. Kind of like that line, because it sets me up better to combo. And then if they just Atraxa, we're fine anyway. I mean, not fine. We just have to kill them on the, I'll call it the crackback. Let's go chump. And draw a card. Drafna is an okay pickup. Land. Creativity? Fable. Okay. No creativity. Another removal spell? Yep. So play Otawara. Play Springleaf Drum. Play Emry. We hit a Rona. Did not hit a Mox. But now my Emry's tapped. Put the Rona into play here. Probably just pass. Sure. They have infinite card selection. Plus, if they put an Atraxa in play, they're definitely going to draw more removal. But also, if they just play Chandra, Beacon, Hope's Beacon, then they can just nuke my board. So, not in a good spot against the mono red deck with all removal. Mono red mid range, for lack of a better term. They've ditched one creativity, so one assumes that they have another. Okay. If my Tyvar lived through this turn, it's not going to, but if my Tyvar lived through this turn, then we could untap Emry, use Emry twice to bring back the altar and a Mox. But it's not good enough. They're going to split. Yep. Unfortunate. Last card, creativity. Gross. Gross. Yep. So they draw Chandra. They did hit a Light Up the Night, which they can use to kill Emry. So I think we're just toast if they do that, which I assume they will. They should. If they kill my Emry, we're done. If they don't, it's like maybe possible. I don't know exactly what I need to draw. Yeah, they're doing it. I'll take my last draw, but I don't think we get out of here. Yeah. It's fine. This seems like a nigh impossible matchup. I mean, there was a hand that's going to do it. Really looking to pick up a Spectral Sailor here. But it would be really nice to have black mana. I don't think it's worth exposing the Kinnan. Just pass. Just hold on to the Negate. Cutting a Springleaf Drum was probably a mistake, if only for the colors. Land. So I don't think it's a problem to play this out. I mean, obviously they could play some kind of shatter effect, but I'm not worried about that part. Had a good old tank over there. Woof. Millie for one. Oh, we hit a creativity immediately. It's actually not as good as hitting like an Atraxa. Big score? No big score. Okay. They called it a mine. A mine. Okay. Do I care about this? No, but I will tap the 2 here. So let this go, kill my Kinnan, play Rona. And then have Negate to protect the Rona. Unfortunately, since everything in their deck deals 3, it's not really practical to try to do this, but yeah. I think I gotta let him have it, because if they just Atraxa now, it's pretty over. Atraxa or just hard cast Chandra, which they can now do. Yeah. Okay, we gotta draw untapped black right here, right now. Sorry about that. Bang. Okay, that's a draw. That lets me start trying to recoup. Okay. Pass the turn here. Maybe they'll just like Chandra. Just slam a Chandra. Well, okay, they won't just. Or they won't at all. This could be another creativity too. They're down 2, so not super likely. Fable, that's fine. Really wish I had just a little bit more mana so I could activate Spectral Sailor twice. They're dinging me for 1. Okay, so this probably means they have Volcanic Spite in their hand, which is fine. Please do not immediately kill this. Okay. Okay. Springleaf Drum. Gives me access to black mana. Let's play Tyvar. I think this is a kill. It's actually a kill in several different ways. So I think they're toast. I think Kinnan is what I want, because it gives me redundancy with Drafna. Although Rona... So if I grab the Kinnan, tap the Mox in play a new Mox, play Drafna. If they have a removal spell for Drafna, that's the thing. Right now, though, if I just pick up a I don't have a Drafna. Kinnan is safer. I think Kinnan is safer. It's weird, but I think so. The nice thing is we don't need the Tyvar. If they kill the Tyvar right now, it's irrelevant to me. It just doesn't matter. If I play the Drafna and they kill that, then I can't combo, right? And I don't have a way to protect it realistically, but it's okay. Okay, they're interacting. That's great for me. Think that means I just won? It does. Yeah, we just won the game. They picked the wrong spot, which is totally understandable, right? Like that's not this combo deck is not this is not an understood. Okay, play draft now. Am I in full control or something? Okay, got him. Cool. Okay. Game 3. So let's bring back the drum. The grifters. It's a very, very difficult deck to sideboard. Okay. It's a lot of moving parts. A lot of moving parts. Well, clearly mulling. Opponent also mulliganed. Gonna keep. Toss one of these Moxes. Okay, good pickup. Need to find black mana. I like the second Spectral Sailor. It means I can kind of spew the first one. I kind of like just jamming Drafna here into their first removal spell and just because this is the card I need the least right now, I feel. No. I think if we pass, they're just not going to do anything on their turn 3, and then we drop a Sailor. Okay. I definitely want to play something on this turn cycle. I certainly want to play one of these Sailors, but specifically because otherwise they might just feel like they can just jam a Traxa, and I actually don't have a way to stop that. No, now I do. Let's go Mox. Actually, we can just hassle him with this. I didn't need to play this Mox. I was thinking of playing Kinnan this turn and like negating their removal spell, and then if they, yeah, that's. If I play Drafna here. Because Kinnan, Drafna, Mox is infinite ETBs. So we just need to find the altar. Which, obviously, I have no particular way to do right now. Do I want to set myself up so I can top deck a win? And if I do I want to play the Negate here? I don't think that I do. I think it's overly risky in a way that I just don't need to be right now. If they remove my Sailor, yeah, I'm not fussed. They're down a removal spell. They do get some card selection, but I'm not worried about it. What I need to do here is pick up a untapped land. Or that. That works too. Thank you, deck. Thank you, deck. Don't do it. What is this? Big score? It's big score. We're definitely letting up resolve. Or unexpected windfall. Big score 5 or 4 through 5 through 8. Although I think they only play a total of like 5 of this effect. This is fine. It's also fine. Oh my. It's also fine. Yeah. I mean, if the first one was. So they're going to have nigh infinite resources, but okay. Let's see how this goes. So they get to select the 2 cards in their hand twice, which is pretty big game. Discards a Light Up the Night. They could have kept that, but as a removal spell, and they didn't. They switched to World Spine Worm. Okay, that's worth knowing. So they're trying to actually like combo kill me out. Bitter Union, sure. Did I have infinite? I had infinite mana on my turn. I'm such a fool. I had infinite mana on my turn and a Kinnan. I could have ripped through my deck and played out a Spectral. Oh, Jesus. This deck is very complicated. Hopefully I don't get punished for that. Because I had infinite mana. And I have a Kinnan. So this game should have ended. Silly, silly Zach. Yeah. What are you doing, lad? So on paper, this would be a win. Like on, not in paper, on paper. If they don't have 2 pieces of removal here, I'm okay. They're tapping a lot of mana for okay. Oh, yeah, we just blow them out here and that's game. Okay. 4-0. 4-0. And that game should have been easier. That's insane. So it was going to take a while, but we oh my god. If I 5-0 with this pile, That's a keep. Last seen on mono green. Not playing mono green, playing spirits. Mausoleum Wanderer has essentially no text against our main deck, which is great. Let's resolve this training grounds. I'm 1 Mox away from winning at this moment. Joining the chain gang, huh? Okay. Gangs are okay. Gangs are bad, okay. And if you join a gang, you're gonna have a bad time, okay. Yikes. This is really bad. I mean, obviously it's possible to win this, but it's... So I have an extra chump blocker here, depending on how they play this. So let's see if this resolves first, I guess. Yeah, if they just don't blink from this point, I don't... We'll see. Spell Queller me. Yeah, I'm brutal. It is a very strange and interesting choice to actually have the War of the Shire in the Lord of the Rings set. So I have to... so tough. I think I'm just dead, but so any creature here kills me, I have to block. Needed a Mox. It just doesn't matter. They just don't need to do anything. It's just well. Okay, so maybe they don't counter this. And if they don't, fuck. Yeah. As long as they countered the first thing I played, I couldn't win here. And Drafna seemed to me like the thing they were least likely to counter out of my hand. Like they might have just been like, I don't know what that is, but it doesn't seem scary. All right. Yeah, this is not a matchup I'm ready for in any way. I don't even think I should sideboard here. None of this. I mean, I guess Thoughtseize maybe. Losing life is... No, let's cut the grifters. Yeah. But like I don't think I can sideboard Negate against them, right? Like I just have to... I mean, okay. It's a setup for a turn 3 kill. This means Mystical Dispute, right? But if it is, there's nothing I can do about it, right? Yeah. I think you just jam. Yeah, it's possible to build this as mono blue deck carrion. Yeah, you can build this as a mono blue deck 100%. In fact, I went through looking at like Simic versions, mono blue versions, and Sultai versions when I was working on what I was going to play today. Okie dokie. No land, no land, no land, no land, no land. No land. Tap land. No land. Tap land. Yeah, whatever you do, don't add Omen Hawker. I think the mono blue version might be more consistent. I mean, it's really difficult to make a claim about really anything that this deck is or could be, right? I don't think that's a ridiculous thing to say. Like, really? Okay. I could just flip Rona and like go to town on him, but I don't think that's a good idea. Don't think I'm racing. This card is this is adding clock, but it's not relevant. Its battlefield stats are not going to do anything. I mean, if they don't have a counter here, I just win. Okay. Can't play 4. Do I want to select away Alter? Since I'm playing Drafna here? I don't think so. I mean, I can draw a discard and see what I hit. Probably just milling over whatever this is, right? Yeah. That's fine. Could hit another Mox, yeah. But it doesn't kill right now, right? I could bounce this Springleaf Drum and then select it away. So next turn I can play Springleaf Drum and copy it, which is pretty wild. I don't know where that gets me, but we'll see. You like copying altar? I don't think I want to bounce the altar. I think bouncing the altar puts me in a spot where then they can counter or spell queller or something the altar. Mm-hmm. It's just for more clock. That's a lot more clock. So what are they at? 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a 2-turn clock. So basically, I'm dead on the turn after next. So I have one more turn. Oh boy. So I think I'll bounce the real Springleaf Drum right now to have something to discard to Rona. Because I don't think I have time for all that mana. Oof. Just dead, huh? It's really unfortunate. Yeah, I just can't move now, right? Even Retraction Helix doesn't stop enough damage, even if it did resolve. Yeah. Shoot. Tough one. So 4-1. What do we learn? So I already started making changes. We cut the Emrys. I think I want some Fatal Push in the sideboard. It's probably better than Witness Protection as long as we're playing black. We could play Mystical Dispute too. I already have Negate, and I think Negate is better. This deck seems to usually have excess mana. I never wanted to bring in the Brazen Borrowers, even against creativity. Oh, that's fine, Jack Knightum. It's so this deck has 2 different combos in it. Or actually a bunch of different combos, but Drafna and Kinnan and Training Ground and Mox Amber and Rona all interact in different ways to combo off and win the game. And it was my first league playing this version of it, so I also was confused, and I have punted several times while playing it. This might just want to play the 4th Retraction Helix. Spectral Sailor and Hypnotic Grifter were certainly felt like upgrades overall, compared to some of the stuff we were doing previously. But Drafna can kill so fast, it's crazy. Like a turn two kill we got was just nuts. And this deck's actually able to produce quite a few different lines that do that. So that's definitely powerful. Definitely powerful. It's not quite as many tools for grinding as I was hoping for. We just had a lot of games where we couldn't draw training grounds. But I mean, even in the ones where normally that happened, that was fine. Reality Chip is very good, but most of the time when I was trying to use it in games where attrition was the issue, that the chip or the creature I was trying to equip it to kept getting blown up, and we won anyway. But hey, Betty Kaboosh, we're doing great. We just 4-1'd with this deck, and it felt shockingly good. So really happy about that. I think the island in this deck is also wrong. And I wasn't using the Otawaras as much as I thought I would, so maybe we do that, just because there was a couple times where we had issues finding black mana. I'm not worried about Field of Ruin or any of that nonsense in this format particularly. We're just missing 1 card for this. If only Drafna was a wizard. It is multiple other things, but it's not. It's an Artificer Advisor. Is there a wizard tutor in Pioneer though? I don't know about that. Let's maybe grab the last Hypnotic Drifter. Oh, Naban. Yeah. I wonder if there's anything like obvious that I'm just missing for this deck. Anywho, if you watch this in the future on the YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, lay into me for missing that kill where I could have killed them on the 1 turn, but I waited until the other turn. And check out any of my other videos you're interested in. We'll see you there.